While dating is becoming increasingly complicated, many people find themselves falling into the hands of the wrong kind of partner. Gold diggers. These are people who are more interested in your wealth than in you. And if you're not careful, you might end up sharing your hard-earned wealth with someone who doesn't deserve it. But don't worry, because today I'm here to help. In this video, I'll share 10 unique ways to spot a gold digger on your very first date. Whether you're a man or a woman, these tips will help you identify those red flags early on. Let's dive into it. Let's start with the first and most obvious sign. They seem overly curious about your financial situation. If your date is asking questions like, what do you do for a living, or do you own or rent, before they even ask about your hobbies or passions, it's worth paying attention. Sure, it's normal to talk about work or success, but when the focus is entirely on your job title, salary, or assets, they might not be interested in you as a person. A genuine connection is built on shared values and interests, not the size of your bank account. In today's fast-paced dating world, many people are looking for authentic relationships, yet some still prioritize financial stability over emotional compatibility. This can lead to a transactional mindset where dating becomes less about romance and more about. Moreover, in the age of social media and influencer culture, financial status has become a trending topic. Many influencers flaunt their lifestyles, leading to a perception that wealth equals happiness. This can create unrealistic expectations on dates. If your date seems more interested in your financial achievements than your personal stories or aspirations, it may be a red flag. And additionally, consider the impact of financial discussions on mental health. Constantly discussing money can lead to anxiety and stress, which is contrary to what dating should be about: fun, connection, and exploration. If you find yourself in a conversation that feels like an interrogation about your finances rather than a lighthearted exchange, it might be time to reassess. Dating should ideally involve mutual respect and genuine curiosity about each other's lives, interests, and dreams. The best relationships often stem from shared experiences and emotional intimacy, not financial metrics. So if your date is fixated on your wallet rather than your worldviews, it could signal a lack of deeper interest. Ultimately, it's crucial to remember that love and connection transcend material wealth. The most fulfilling relationships are rooted in emotional bonds, trust, and understanding. Watch for signs that show your date values you for who you are, not what you have. As you navigate the dating landscape, be mindful of these red flags. Seek out partners who appreciate your individuality and are interested in building a life together based on respect and shared goals. After all, the ultimate goal of dating is to find someone who complements your journey, not someone who views you as a mere financial opportunity. Now next, watch out for subtle or sometimes not so subtle hints about their expensive tastes. Maybe they casually say things like, I only drink vintage champagne, or my favorite vacation spot is the French Riviera. These statements aren't just about preferences. They reveal a lot about someone's values and priorities. In today's social media-driven world, where influencers flaunt luxury lifestyles, it's easy to get swept up in the allure of high-end brands and exclusive experiences. However, if your date frequently name drops luxury brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, or mentions their latest meal at a Michelin-starred restaurant, it could indicate an underlying motive. This kind of behavior might signal that they are more interested in the status associated with your relationship rather than the genuine connection between you two. While it's perfectly fine to enjoy the finer things in life, an obsession with materialism can overshadow deeper emotional bonds. Listen closely. If they seem to celebrate opulence over personal qualities, it's a red flag. A true partner will cherish the simple moments, like a cozy night in or a walk in the park, just as much as a lavish dinner. Moreover, consider how this aligns with your values. Are you someone who appreciates experiences over possessions? Do you find joy in creating memories rather than accumulating wealth? These differences can be crucial in a relationship. If your date seems to thrive on extravagant outings and lavish gifts, it may be time to ask yourself if this is what you truly want. In our culture, there's a growing trend towards minimalism and experiences over material goods. Many are now opting for adventure travel, local explorations, or unique experiences that foster connection over expensive gifts. If your date's focus on luxury feels out of sync with your lifestyle, it's worth discussing how you both view wealth and happiness. Also, keep an eye out for contrived bragging. If they frequently mention their high tipper friends or their luxurious lifestyle, it's a cue to evaluate their motives. Are they using these conversations to impress you or to gauge your interest in a similar lifestyle? Authentic relationships thrive on honesty and mutual respect, not on a scoreboard of lavish. In the end, a partner who values you for who you are will appreciate the beauty of simplicity and shared moments. So, while it's great to indulge occasionally, ensure that your connection isn't built solely on extravagance. Seek out someone who shares your passions, dreams, and values, rather than someone who prioritizes designer labels and high-priced dining experiences. And remember, love isn't about the price tag. It's about the bond you create together. So next time you find yourself on a date, pay attention to these hints. Your intuition can be a powerful guide in determining whether your connection is genuine or just a glamorous facade. Here's a big one. They expect lavish treatment right from the start. A gold digger might feel entitled to extravagant dinners, flashy gifts, or expensive outings. In today's fast-paced dating culture, where social media often showcases luxury lifestyles, this behavior can be more common than you think. If you suggest a low-key coffee spot and they seem visibly disappointed, or if they outright suggest a 5-star restaurant instead, it's worth questioning their intentions. This expectation can signal that they prioritize material wealth over genuine connection. Remember, a meaningful relationship doesn't need to start with a grand display of wealth. The best bonds often form in humble settings, where you can truly get to know each other. Moreover, consider how these expectations can reflect broader societal trends. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok often glamorize a lavish lifestyle, creating a culture where some individuals equate love with luxury. It's essential to recognize that true affection isn't measured by the price tag of your date, but by the depth of your connection. In fact, studies show that couples who engage in simple, cost-allying activities like hiking, cooking together, or visiting local parks report higher levels of happiness and satisfaction in their relationships. These experiences often foster communication, trust, and emotional intimacy, key ingredients for a lasting partnership. So, if your date is fixated on the idea of high-end experiences, take a moment to reflect. Are they interested in building a life together, or are they more focused on the facade of luxury? A genuine partner will cherish the moments you create together, whether it's enjoying a cozy picnic or binge watching your favorite series. Additionally, this expectation can lead to financial strain and stress. If you're feeling pressured to keep up with extravagant demands, it might be a red flag. Relationships should feel like a partnership where both parties contribute emotionally and financially without keeping score. In an age where financial literacy is gaining importance, it's crucial to discuss money openly. If your date shies away from conversations about budgeting or saving, but eagerly opts for lavish venues, it's a potential indicator of misaligned values. A healthy relationship thrives on transparency, trust, and mutual respect. And that includes finances. And so Ultimately, don't let societal pressures dictate your dating standards. Embrace the beauty of simplicity. A great date can happen in the most unexpected places, like a local food truck or a quaint bookstore. These settings can lead to authentic conversations that reveal true compatibility. So, when evaluating your connection, consider how your date reacts to your choices. Do they show appreciation for the effort you put into planning, regardless of the budget? If they do, you might be onto something worthwhile. But if they're fixated on the glitz and glamour, it might be time to reassess. In the end, remember, love isn't about lavish treatment. It's about shared experiences, laughter, and the memories you create together, regardless of where they happen. Another red flag is when they start asking probing questions about your assets. If they're curious about the value of your house, the car you drive, or even whether you own or rent, it could be a sign that they're sizing up your financial worth. In today's world, where social media often highlights luxury lifestyles, it's easy to fall into the trap of equating worth with wealth. If your date's inquiries seem more focused on your bank account than your life experiences, it's crucial to take a step back. A genuine partner will care more about your values, interests, and personality than your material possessions. Yeah. Remember, love should be about connection, not competition. The best relationships thrive on mutual respect, trust, and emotional support, qualities that can't be measured in dollars. If your date is fixated on your financial status, ask yourself, what are their true intentions? Are they genuinely interested in you, or are they more invested in the lifestyle they envision with you? It's also important to recognize that probing questions often come wrapped in casual conversation. Phrases like, what's your dream car? Or how much do you think that house is worth? Might seem harmless initially, but they can lead to deeper discussions about wealth and status that could reveal their true motivations. Many people are drawn to the allure of a high-temper partner, often depicted in popular culture and social media. This trend can create unrealistic expectations and pressures in dating. If someone is trying to impress you with their own financial achievements or constantly comparing lifestyles, it's a sign that they might be more interested in social standing than a genuine connection. Be cautious of those who focus too much on appearances or maintain an obsession with brand names and exclusive experiences. While it's natural to enjoy nice things, a healthy relationship should also celebrate life's simple pleasures, like a cozy night in or a walk in the park. As you navigate the dating scene, pay attention to how your partner reacts when you share stories about your life that don't involve luxury or wealth. Do they seem engaged and interested, or do they shift the conversation back to material topics? These dynamics can reveal a lot about their priorities and values. Ultimately, stay mindful of these conversations and where they lead. True compatibility is about finding someone who shares your core values and interests, not just your financial status. Keep your heart open, but your eyes wide. A meaningful relationship doesn't need to start with a grand display of wealth. It can flourish in the simplest of moments shared between two people who genuinely care for each other. Remember, love is about connection, not cash flow. Let's talk about money on the date itself. While it's not about who pays, someone with good intentions will often at least offer to split the bill. This seemingly small gesture can reveal a lot about their attitude toward relationships. If your date assumes that it's your job to cover every expense, especially for an expensive outing, they may be signaling that they're not looking for an equal partnership. This mentality is often a red flag, pointing to a potential gold digger vibe. In a world where equality and respect are trending topics, it's crucial to pay attention to these early signs. Consider this: the dynamics of dating have evolved significantly in recent years. Many people now embrace the concept of shared responsibility, valuing mutual respect over traditional gender roles. If your date disregards this social shift and expects you to foot the bill, it could indicate a deeper issue. In a healthy relationship, both partners should feel valued for who they are, not just what they can provide financially. The idea of treating each other to meals, sharing experiences, and enjoying each other's company should be the focus, rather than a transactional mindset. Moreover, the dating culture today is influenced by social media, where influencers often showcase lavish lifestyles and extravagant dates. This can create unrealistic expectations about what dating should look like, leading some individuals to prioritize materialism over genuine connection. If your date seems more focused on where to dine rather than the quality of conversation, it's worth reflecting on whether they value you or your spending power. It's essential to communicate openly about financial expectations in any relationship. If one partner consistently expects the other to pay, resentment can build over time, fostering an unhealthy dynamic. A healthy conversation about finances can open doors to understanding each other's values and priorities. So, what should you do if you notice this red flag? First, observe their reactions and behaviors. Do they seem uncomfortable discussing money, or do they brush it off as unimportant? A key sign of a compatible partner is someone who values transparency and mutual respect in financial matters. Consider suggesting a casual date idea that doesn't revolve around spending, like a picnic in the park or a movie night at home. This can help gauge their willingness to invest in the relationship without a financial focus. If they embrace the idea and contribute to planning, it's a good indication of their genuine interest. In the end, keep your eyes peeled for signs of entitlement or materialistic tendencies, but also be open to honest discussions about money. Finding a partner who respects you for your personality and values rather than your wallet is essential for long-term happiness. Remember, a meaningful connection transcends monetary concerns. This one can be subtle. They frequently bring up their financial struggles. Maybe they say things like, "It's been so hard to make rent," or "I wish I could afford that." While it's completely normal to share personal challenges, a gold digger might use these comments as a way to test your willingness to step in and rescue them. This tactic can be quite manipulative, as they gauge your reactions and assess how much you're willing to give to help them out. In today's world, where financial literacy is more important than ever, it's crucial to recognize that everyone faces ups and downs. However, if someone constantly magnifies their struggles, it might indicate a deeper issue. Are they seeking genuine emotional support, or are they fishing for financial assistance? Moreover, this behavior can often lead to a cycle of emotional dependency. If they're always leaning on you for support, it can disrupt the balance in the relationship. An equitable partnership should involve mutual support, not one person constantly relying on the other. Additionally, consider how often they bring these topics into the conversation. If it feels like a recurring theme, it's worth examining their motivations. Are they sharing to bond with you, or are they trying to elicit sympathy? Genuine partners will also share their successes and joys, creating a well-rounded dialogue that fosters intimacy. Pay attention to how they react when you share your own financial experiences. If they seem dismissive or change the subject back to their struggles, it might signal a lack of interest in your well-being. Healthy relationships thrive on open communication and shared vulnerabilities, not just one person's constant need for reassurance or financial support. In the age of social media, where influencers often flaunt their wealth and lifestyle, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparing lives. This can exacerbate feelings of inadequacy, leading to a mindset where financial struggles are amplified. If your date appears fixated on these narratives, it's essential to address it. Ask them about their goals and aspirations, and see if they focus on improving their situation rather than just lamenting it. Ultimately, a partner should inspire you to grow, not anchor you down with their financial woes. If they use their struggles as a means to gain sympathy or obligation from you, it's a significant red flag. Remember, a meaningful relationship should be a two-way street. where both partners contribute emotionally and financially. So, as you navigate the dating landscape, keep your eyes peeled for these signs. Ensure that your connection is based on mutual respect, support, and shared goals, not just financial dependency. In a world where love and money often intertwine, being aware of these dynamics is crucial for building a fulfilling and healthy relationship. Take note of their social media presence. If their accounts are filled with pictures of luxury vacations, designer clothes, and five-star meals, ask yourself, can they sustain this lifestyle on their own? In today's digital age, social media often serves as a curated highlight reel, showcasing the best moments while glossing over the everyday realities. It's essential to recognize that a gold digger's Instagram may project an image of opulence that could be misleading. They might be living beyond their means or relying on others to maintain that glamorous facade. Trends like lifestyle inflation, where individuals feel pressure to keep up with a certain social image, are rampant, especially among younger generations who value experiences and appearances on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. Furthermore, consider the psychology behind these posts. Are they seeking validation through likes and comments? This need for external approval can indicate deeper insecurities. If their online persona is more focused on material wealth than meaningful connections, it's a significant red flag. Additionally, think about the potential implications for your relationship. If they seem to prioritize aesthetics over authenticity, they might expect you to play along and finance this lifestyle, which could lead to an imbalance in your partnership. A healthy relationship is built on shared values, not just shared experiences of luxury. Keep an eye out for posts that seem to be more about bragging than sharing genuine moments. Are they constantly tagging high-end brands or showcasing lavish gifts they've received? This emphasis on materialism can be a slippery slope, suggesting that they may be more interested in what you can provide rather than who you are as a person. Also, consider the impact of social media trends on dating dynamics. The rise of influencers and lifestyle bloggers has changed how people perceive relationships and financial contributions. This phenomenon can create unrealistic expectations and pressures, making individuals feel like they need to match or exceed what they see online. Ultimately, it's crucial to differentiate between someone who enjoys luxury as part of their life and someone who uses it as a means to gauge your willingness to provide. A partner who genuinely values you will appreciate the simpler moments just as much, like cozy nights in, spontaneous adventures, or heartfelt conversations over coffee. In summary, while social media can be a fun way to share experiences, it can also mask true intentions. If their online world consists solely of lavish displays, take a step back and evaluate if this is someone who appreciates you for you or merely sees you as a ticket to their next extravagant adventure. They're uninterested in your non-financial achievements. A true connection involves celebrating all aspects of your life, including your passions and achievements. If your date seems uninterested when you talk about non-financial accomplishments like hobbies, volunteer work, or personal growth, it's a red flag. In a world where social media often highlights fame and fortune, it's crucial to recognize what genuine connection looks like. A gold digger may downplay anything that doesn't involve material wealth because their focus is elsewhere. Whether you're sharing stories about your latest creative project, discussing your volunteer efforts to help the community, or highlighting personal milestones like learning a new skill, their disinterest speaks volumes. It's not just about the money, it's about the joy and fulfillment that comes from pursuing passions that enrich your life and the lives of others. A genuine partner will celebrate your hard work and values, not just your paycheck. They'll engage enthusiastically, asking questions and sharing their own experiences. This mutual exchange of interests fosters deeper connections, creating a bond that goes beyond superficial attractions. Think about it. How many times have you felt truly listened to when sharing your triumphs that have nothing to do with financial gain? When you find someone who respects and admires your journey, it's a sign that they value you for who you are, not just what you can provide. In a dating landscape often dominated by transactional relationships, embracing emotional depth becomes increasingly vital. Moreover, consider the broader implications. Someone who dismisses your achievements may also lack empathy or the ability to support you through life's challenges. Relationships thrive on support and encouragement, especially during tough times. A partner who appreciates your non-financial achievements is more likely to stand by you when life gets difficult, reinforcing a partnership built on trust and mutual respect. In today's fast-paced world where trends come and go, it's essential to prioritize relationships that uplift and inspire. A partner who engages with your interests can lead to a more fulfilling and vibrant life together. From sharing stories about personal growth to celebrating each other's milestones, these moments create lasting memories that are far more valuable than any material possession. Remember, love and connection are about more than just the surface level. They're about shared values, emotional intimacy, and mutual appreciation. So the next time you're on a date, pay attention to how your partner reacts when you talk about your passions. If they light up and encourage you, you may have found someone special. But if they shrug it off, it might be time to reconsider if they're the right fit for you. End of story. After all, you deserve someone who sees all the amazing qualities that make you you. There's something to be wary of. They're pushing for commitment too quickly. If your date is already talking about exclusivity, moving in together, or even combining finances after just a few meetings, take a step back. This behavior can be a major red flag, signaling that their intentions may not be as pure as they seem. In today's fast-paced dating world, some individuals may feel the pressure to accelerate relationships. However, a genuine connection should never feel rushed. A gold digger may use flattery or emotional tactics to lock you in before you notice their true motivations. They might shower you with compliments, share overly personal stories, or even express intense feelings prematurely to create a false sense of intimacy. This strategy is designed to distract you from their real agenda. Relationships are a journey that requires time to develop trust and understanding. Rushing into serious commitments can often lead to misunderstandings and heartbreak. In a healthy relationship, both partners should feel comfortable taking the time to explore their feelings and compatibility without external pressures. Furthermore, consider the implications of such hasty commitments. Moving in together, for instance, can complicate your life significantly. You'll be merging not only your living spaces, but also your day-to-day routines, finances, and social circles. It's vital to approach these decisions with careful consideration and mutual agreement. When someone is eager to discuss financial matters or living arrangements early on, it may indicate their primary interest lies in your financial stability rather than in you as a person. Think about it. Would they still be as interested if you were living paycheck to paycheck? A true partner would value you for your character, kindness, and shared experiences, not just your bank account. Moreover, take note of how they react when you express the need for time. If your date becomes defensive or tries to manipulate you into changing your mind, that's a clear warning sign. Emotional manipulation can take many forms, including guilt tripping or playing the victim. A healthy partner will respect your boundaries and understand the importance of building a solid foundation. As you navigate the dating landscape, keep an eye on these red flags. It's essential to prioritize your emotional well-being and ensure that any commitment you make is based on mutual respect and genuine affection. Remember, the best relationships are those that evolve naturally, allowing both individuals to grow together without the weight of undue pressure. In conclusion, take your time, enjoy the process of getting to know each other, and allow your relationship to flourish at its own pace. A lasting connection is built on a solid foundation of trust, shared values, and mutual respect. So the next time someone tries to push for commitment too quickly, Don't hesitate to pump the brakes and reassess. Your heart and your future will thank you for it. Finally, try downplaying your wealth as a test. Mention that you prefer modest living or avoiding materialism. A genuine person will respect that, while a gold digger might seem disinterested. Or even frustrated. This simple test can reveal whether they're truly interested in you or just your financial situation. In today's world, where social media often magnifies material success, it's easy to feel pressure to flaunt wealth. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok showcase luxury lifestyles, making it crucial to discern who truly values you for who you are. When you bring up your preference for simplicity, observe closely. A genuine partner will engage in deeper conversations about values, experiences, and the meaning of happiness beyond material possessions. They might share their own stories of modest living or discuss how experiences like travel and personal growth hold more value than opulence. On the flip side, a gold digger may react defensively, showcasing discomfort or annoyance. This can manifest in body language, crossed arms, lack of eye contact, or even dismissive remarks. They might pivot the conversation back to luxury items or lavish experiences, revealing their fixation on financial gain. Such reactions are critical indicators that their interest may not be genuine. Additionally, consider discussing social issues like consumerism and environmental sustainability. A true partner will engage thoughtfully, sharing insights and values. In contrast, a superficial individual may deflect or show a lack of understanding, focusing solely on wealth accumulation rather than meaningful dialogue. This difference is essential to identify, especially in a world that often equates self-worth with net worth. Another angle to explore is the concept of experiences versus possessions. Ask your date what they cherish more, memorable adventures or material acquisitions. This can open a floodgate of insights. A partner who prioritizes experiences over things may share tales of spontaneous road trips, camping under the stars, or volunteering for causes they're passionate about. Such discussions reveal a desire for connection and growth, rather than a fixation on financial status. Moreover, consider how your date reacts to discussions about your future goals. If you express aspirations that don't revolve around accumulating wealth, like starting a charity, traveling the world, or pursuing artistic passions, do they show genuine interest? A supportive partner will encourage these ambitions, while a gold digger may seem indifferent or even challenge your dreams, questioning their viability if they don't promise a lucrative outcome. In summary, it's essential to gauge your partner's response when you downplay your wealth. Their comfort level can unveil their true intentions. Are they genuinely interested in building a life together based on mutual respect and shared values, or are they merely seeking a financial windfall? Relationships thrive on trust, communication, and a deep understanding of one another. By testing the waters, you can ensure that you're investing your emotions in someone who truly appreciates you for who you are, not just what you have. And there you have it, 10 ways to spot a gold digger on the first date. Remember, it's all about trusting your instincts and observing the little things. A meaningful relationship is built on trust, respect, and shared values, not material wealth. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to IQ Factory for more insightful content. Until next time, stay smart, stay safe, and happy dating.